Hello friends, welcome back to Flavors on my Dastakwan. Today I will be sharing with you a recipe called Achari chicken do Pyaza. Now I'm sure you're wondering what is Achari chicken do Pyaza. There is always Achari chicken and there is do Pyaza. But this is an amalgamation, a mixture of two dishes, and it is absolutely delicious. So I hope you will enjoy this recipe. Let's see how to make this. Now to make this recipe, I'm taking quarter cup of mustard oil. It can be any oil, but mustard oil is the oil that I use for pickles. So I'm taking 1 teaspoon of cumin seeds, 1 teaspoon of nigella seeds or mangrela or kalonji as it's called in Hindi, or even black seed. Some people call it black seed too. I'm taking 1 teaspoon of fennel seeds or sauf, quarter teaspoon of methi or fenugreek seeds, and half a teaspoon of mustard seeds. I'm taking whole red chilies, which is around 15 to 20, and this is very mild in flavor. You can of course adjust the red chili as per your taste, and as goes with salt. Now this is four sliced onions, medium-sized onions, which are thinly sliced, and I'm going to saute this until they turn translucent. The idea is not to brown them, but just to make them loose, or I mean to say just to make it translucent. And I'm going to saute this, and while that's happening I'm taking around three tomatoes, and I'm going to dice them. And the beauty in dicing is when you slice these onions and try to cook them, it leaves out its skin, which does not look really nice. It looks pretty unseemly. But if you dice them and try to cook it, it dissolves. The skin even dissolves. You cannot see skin floating. So that's a really good tip of when you're using tomato in your gravy. Saute this tomato until and let it cook until that becomes soft. So you see, the idea is not to brown my onions, but just to make it soft and translucent, and similarly my tomato. Now here I'm taking out everything in my hand blender jar, and I'm going to grind it. But a word of caution, I would just tell you that it is better that you grind it in a grinder. First, because it takes a lot of time to do it with the hand blender. Second, these seeds do not get grinded really well. So this was a mistake that I did, and I learned. So with experience I'm telling you this. Now I'm taking again in the same wok, I'm taking quarter cup of mustard oil again, with 1 kilo of chicken and 1 tablespoon of garlic paste, and I'm going to saute this. Now my garlic is green in color. It's because I ground it yesterday. Now I'm adding salt to this. This is 1 teaspoon of salt. I had used half a teaspoon to do that. And I'm adding 1 teaspoon of turmeric and 1 teaspoon of heaped red chili powder, 1 teaspoon of coriander, and 1 teaspoon of cumin powder. Now this red chili is not hot. It is basically Kashmiri red chili. It's just to give a beautiful color to this dish. Mix it well, cover it, and let this cook for at least 5 minutes. While that is happening, I'm taking 4 medium to large size onions, and I'm going to dice it like this. Not dice it, basically just chop it like this. This way you can feel the onion when you're cooking it. If you dice it, I mean, it will dissolve in the gravy and you will not feel that kind of effect. And those onions are the Pyaza effect that will give to this gravy. Now you see my chicken is beautifully roasting. The oil is separating and the chicken is almost not done, maybe around 60 to 70% done. And here I'm going to add yogurt to this, 1 cup of yogurt. I'm going to let this cook. The chicken will further cook down with the water that will be eliminated from yogurt. Now if you're getting confused about so many ingredients thrown everywhere, I'll just tell you that all the recipes available on my website, the link of which is available in the description box, so do check out. Now after 5 minutes, my chicken had eliminated all its water, and it is further cooked down. At this point I'm adding that masala that I had ground, and this is the achari masala. This will with the onions and the nut, the seeds, and this is a very very delicious dish. And this is a wonderful. Definitely, when you if you try this will become a permanent recipe on your book. And let this cook until you see this you reach this color and the oil is bubbling up. That's when you add your onions. The idea is not to completely cook down your onion, not that it dissolves, but just that it is always, it's like the it's sort of soft, but it's, you can feel the onions in your gravy when you eat it. So saute this and add water, because this water will allow my chicken to become completely cooked. Whatever is remaining, whatever although it is completely cooked, whatever 2 or 3% left out will be covered by this will be cooked with this water. And mix it well, and this is it. Just let it cook for like 2 to 5 minutes, and just add in your, now this is the garnish part. These are big green chilies, and these are not at all hot. These are very mild, and it gives out a sort of beautiful flavor which enhances the dish, your dish. So I recommend that you add this, but of course it's again depending upon the availability. And then I will add in my lemon, and this is really important. Half a lemon goes inside this to again bring out that, you know, it balances all your flavors. It's not going to be very spicy, it's going to be just enough tang and just enough spicy. So it's like a wonderful blend of spices and a great balance. So I let this cook for around at least 2 minutes, and I'm just going to garnish it with coriander. And like I was saying, and also with my julienne ginger, which you will see I've just julienne my ginger, and this is the last thing that goes on top. My recipe is available on my website, the written recipe, and the link of which is available in my description. Also, you can follow me on Instagram. The Instagram account is also mentioned here and in the description box. And this is how I served it. Sorry for the very shaky video, because that's taken by my 6-year-old daughter, who was quite unsteady while taking this. She was quite excited to eat this, and yes, my children enjoyed it. It was because it was not that spicy, really. It went well. You can eat it with rice, you can eat it with chapati, you can eat it with anything, basically, even naan. I ate it with my khubz, which is a kind of bread that you get it in Kuwait. So guys, I really hope that you will watch, that you will like this recipe, and you will try it, and you will let me know how it turned out for you. I'm looking forward to receiving your comments. Thank you so much. Thanks for watching. Please do not forget to subscribe to my channel. It will motivate me. Thank you very much. Have a great day. Bye bye.